Most like my mom because I'm arrogant. Totally arrogant. I agree. I have to say it. Like at work, I can't hold a job. I just quit my job today, actually, because I wanted to come and do this. And they wouldn't let me. And I felt like it was important, and it was more important than serving pizza. And we had enough people, so I felt like since I'm an actor, they should understand. They should have let me do it, but they didn't. And then I had a cold, so they were making me work in a freezer. And I'm really not one to be disrespected, and I felt like that was disrespectful because I asked to go, you know. So I quit, and he told me I couldn't quit. And that even made me hyper. I'm arrogant, so when he told me I couldn't quit and we had all these customers, I chose that time to jump on a soapbox, grab my leather jacket, light a cigarette in front of him, smoke, and leave in the middle of a rush. So that was natural high. That's arrogance at the top. That's I think I'm most like my mother, and she likes it. She'll see it in me and know it. And we clash a lot because I'm arrogant, she's arrogant, and you should see us when we get in our little attitude moods. It's like husband and wife, or it's brother and sister, but it's father, mother, and it's really father, mother, and son. She's my father and mother. So, yeah, we getting our tips and everything.
Can we talk about Death Row East? What is exactly happening, and what can we expect from it?
You believe in God?
Certainly.
Believe in Death Row East. Believe in that, for real. That's it
I'm
right there. But if you believe in
then.
God, believe in Death Row East. We plan to take the same strategy we use with Death Row West, which is mind over matter, taking all our weaknesses and making it into our strengths. We know that we got strength in numbers. We already run the streets out here. So now we just gonna help some of these brothers get their money on because we know they got talent. We got the ways to make them use their talent to the maximum effect. And that's what this is about. Everybody rap. We don't rap. We rap to make money. We do business. Ain't no other record company out there that sold as many records as we did. We outsold Bad Boy, LaFaze, every black record label out there, we outsold them in 1 year. And I'm a convict, and my homeboy just got off a murder case. So that tell you that it's pure talent, no hype. We don't got no all-American smiles. They don't even want to buy our record, but they gotta buy our record because we represent the street. So Death Row East is gonna be a personification of what we did on the West Side. We're gonna do it to the East Side, and we're gonna prove once and for all that all these people talking about an East Coast, West Coast war, they like the Judas was to Jesus. They only here to cause confusion. We here to bring money and to bring change. They here to cause confusion. All these weak rappers, Nas, all these suckers, they battling off of East and West like this is a game. This ain't no game. If this was chess, we'd be yelling checkmate 3 years ago, because we've been beat these. It's not a game. We out here trying to help our people make money. We trying to get out of this 3-strike circle they got us in and start getting our papers on. So that's what we doing. By strength in numbers, we coming to the East Coast to prove there is no fear, there is no problem, there ain't nothing but opportunity. And the opportunity is overthrow the government y'all got right now, which is Bad Boy and Nas and all that bullshit, and we will bring a new government here that will feed every person in New York.
Cool, man. All right, man. Peace. Thanks a lot. Take care. Peace.
He's dropping in June.
Age of 20, right? All right, turn it on me.
Death? Death or
I don't know. Whatever
all
that
that
is.
shit?
I think that's bullshit. By the time I'm 20, I'm gonna have more money, more money, more money,
What about
more
the other-
weed,
Okay.
more rhymes, more platinum hits,
What about over there?
more,
his coffin.
more nausea,
In his coffin.
more nausea, more nausea, more nausea, more beats, more all
You gonna
that.
be paid?
I'm not dying. I'm not dying. God is not taking me to God wants to take me.
That's true.
And God put the weed in my hand because he taught me how to roll. So
This nigga, I don't have no kids, please. You're gonna be
okay.
teaching them the L shit.
no.
Yo, Tupac, your son just shot the teacher. God taught him how to pull the trigger because he put guns in
My
his
son ain't gonna be
street.
shooting triggers because he gonna be smoking weed. He ain't gonna have to do no violent shit like that. He gonna
Look
be
at him.
kicking.
Oh
Are
shit.
you gonna give weed to the baby?
Nah, when he's an adult. When
Nah, yeah, right. I
When
can
he's
see you all fucked up. Your son come.
Well, wait a minute, let's get a
Baby.
close up on this nigga. Don't it look like his mother smoked something? She smoked something. Who look like they gonna drop it? Look,
Your mom's a
this
fucking.
nigga like gonna die of hunger tomorrow. I got crazy. I'm healthy as a fucking ox. If you don't believe me, let the rhymes out. I'm healthy. I'm hella healthy. I could run faster than anybody on this fucking film.
Shit.
And I ain't no joke.
On the field.
I could run faster than you too, Kendrick.
He gonna die before June.
That shit ain't funny, because if I die before June, I swear to God, I'm gonna haunt y'all.
Yes, boss. Listen, man, back in here again, dog. I'm so sorry I didn't post, bro. I got 3 strikes from YouTube since I came back, so I gotta tread lightly. You feel me? But here's the deal. I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were just expressing Tupac, how they love Tupac, this, that, and the third. And I was like, dog, you know that Tupac was an actor, right? And when I said that, I noticed how it hit a nerve. Like, oh, what do you mean? Like, on some conspiracy stuff, what do you mean Tupac was an actor? I'm like, bro, like, Tupac was an actor, dog. Tupac wasn't a real gangster. And it's sad to say that there's a lot of people, and I can understand this. I see it from both sides, right? There's some people who fell for it. They love Tupac a lot, but they overlooked or didn't want to pay attention or was just oblivious to the fact that Tupac went to school for acting. You feel me? He went to school with Jada Pinkett. Tupac was an actor, dog. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people, they've emulated themselves after Tupac. Some people tried it, it never worked. Look at the rapper Lil Zane. He tried to mimic the whole Tupac role, denied it. Guess what? Career flopped. There's a lot of people who've tried to mimic the gangster smart role because Tupac was one of a kind. He was very special. Tupac was intellectual. He portrayed I'm going to say it like that. He portrayed the gangster role. Not saying he could have never been somebody who stood his own on his own, but I don't picture Tupac as somebody out here who was robbing and doing this extra stuff. It was all an act. You get what I'm saying? And there's been multiple people who've came out and stated this. Michael J. White. Michael J. White has said how he's noticed the difference between when Tupac was in the acting mode and when he wasn't. There's different people who've had different experiences with him, but all in all, I'm just here to tell you that all of this rapping and acting and all of this stuff, a lot of it really isn't real. It's just a part of an agenda. And when you tell people certain stuff like this, it kind of hits a nerve and it breaks a heart. I understand. I can really understand. But at the same time, you just have to accept the truth for what it is. Tupac, not saying that, he was a negative person or he had negative intentions, but he sent a lot of mixed messages. Nobody's ever going to cover that and say that. You just have to use proper discernment. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who love Tupac for the gangster image that he portrayed. But Tupac, deep down, he wasn't that. Just like Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was a character. You get what I'm saying? Ermias Asghedom was a person. You get what I'm saying? It's just splitting the differences between the two, right? You can have a role that you're playing, and you can have the person for who they really are. You get what I'm saying? Tupac was smart, intellectual. Mother raised him the best way she could. Taught him a lot of knowledge. Taught him a lot of real life stuff. You feel me? So you can see that exude in the first video that I played for you. And the second clip that I played for you, that was when Tupac was on the rapping gangster mode, having his way, living the lifestyle, death row, right? Now, the third clip that I played, that was a scene behind the scenes from Juice. And that's when Tupac was really into the lifestyle. I'm acting, I'm on a bigger stage, I'm rapping, I have a rap career. And Omar Epps told him the truth. He was like, yo, at the rate that you're going, you're going to be dead in your 20s. You feel me? He told him that. This could have been a joke that some people seen it as, but he was being real. And you can split the difference and see the two, right? Omar Epps is married now. Has his family, kids, all of that. Married. But at the same time, Tupac, he lost his life. And whether anybody wants to accept it or not, I'm just going to call it for what it is. Tupac lost his life from being a follower. And whether you want to accept it or not, that role of being a gangster is being on the, whether you want to call it Pookie and Ray Ray, whatever you want to call it. That wasn't his true essence. That wasn't true who he truly was. There are some people who are truly bad. They pick up badness, but Tupac was one of them people that was on the straight and narrow in school. You heard him say, yo, I have a job, all of these type of things. But he wanted to do what it is that he wanted to do. He found acting to be more important. It's a reason why I stuck out that same clip. He said it, I'm an actor. So you have to understand these things. Whenever you hear these celebrities come out and they say certain things, don't just take it and sweep it underneath the rug. Look at those words and put it on a bigger scale. He said he was an actor. What does an actor do? He acts. He's going to put on a role, or he's going to put on a certain, portray a certain personification, whatever it is. That's what he does. He's an actor. But there's a lot of people who skipped out on the fact that when Tupac said, yo, he's an actor, he went to jail, he did all of this stuff, people didn't look at that stuff as, yo, is this a part of his act? Look up his documentaries and a lot of the interviews that people who personally knew him said that they thought this was all an act, like he was just doing an acting gig. But this was all for a bigger agenda to help black men crash out, lose their way, all of that. There's a lot of women who mimic their choices after Tupac, which is one in a gangster, a thug. There's a lot of different people aside from Tupac who've came out there and portrayed that role. But what I'm saying is Tupac was damn near at the biggest of the sight of all of them. And when he died, his death left an impact on a lot of people. If you look up right now, there's a lot of people who have Tupac Shakur tattoos. That's how much of an impact he had on people. If somebody goes out their way to tattoo you on their body, you made an impact on them. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is this. The role that Tupac played, it was for a bigger scale. It was for a bigger reason, a bigger purpose, a bigger agenda. But a lot of people fell for it and didn't skip out or didn't even realize that he was just an actor. You get what I'm saying? And from that role, a lot of people took that up and they took on the gangster role or being a gangster, wanting to be a thug, and it sent them off a cliff. So what I'm trying to tell you is, when I said that there are certain people who are paid to cause confusion, Tupac was one of those people who was down with the get down, whether you want to believe it or not. So with that being said, remember this, man. Words can help you, they can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion, nobody's a loser. And just remember this, man, as a FYI, bro. We've all been tricked in some form of a way, bro. Nobody's perfect, man. I'm not perfect. I don't try to be. You get what I'm saying? I just want to put it out there that everybody sees it and understands it from different angles. You don't have to be a gangster to win in life. You could be one of the good guys. Good guys do win. You get what I'm saying? I'm speaking from experience. So, yes, it was a role that he played, but a lot of people, they fell for it and took it as something real when in actuality it wasn't. So just remember that. Do your research. If you have anything that you want me to talk about, DM me on Instagram or just write me in the comments and we'll go from there. With that being said, man, it's 444 The World, man. Peace.